Yeah,
Sounds awesome, actually.
it was actually awesome. I love doing this so much. I want to do it twice. Wow, that's a nice ruler. What idea did he go for defensive? So this is gonna help him fill it out really quickly. What gov type? Oh, he didn't pick the last reform yet. He's quite far behind on gov reform. I don't know why that would be. Is his autonomy high?
Um,
Nope.
oh, he started as a horde, so
Yeah, that would be why he's behind. But that kind of sucks because he needs to go theocracy if he wants to like do anything end game, and yeah, he's gonna be quite a bit behind that. He's I think he started shifting to nobility, but Burger's got 5% of the land, so that's kind of scuffed now. I don't know if you want to dev back up to 100 and do it again, because I
I,
mean, this isn't
I
gonna
think
be.
he hasn't reached 100 before. He's right now going to the first time to the point where he's
You
at
think so?
100%.
Well, oh yeah, because clergy still has some too. Yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
he's probably just still
it's,
going to 100.
mm,
Diplo-wise, what happened here is Asia died. Um, Siam got entered as well, and Japan. I don't really see a lot of happening here, but he's going into Philippines, somewhat, not really hard. Great Britain's here though, so that's gonna be a problem for him. I don't see him taking the Philippines. He did go into Polynesian Triangle, and he has Hawaii now, and I think all of it goes to Japan, so that's good for him. So as long as he can heap 100% here, he can also go into California next, but again, Britain's there, so problems for Japan.
Is he embargoing?
He's embargoing Siam and Yi, and it's costly for Yi, I assume. Yeah, because Yi is not a rival anymore.
Is that like 10%? Yeah, it's like 10%.
Yeah, you want to
Arbiter
revoke the Yi
or
thing.
trade affection.
Definitely want to
it's
revoke the Yi one.
5%.
He doesn't want to
5%.
rival me.
Navy wise, he's on 31 heavies. I'm just gonna open Skanderbeg real quick because we need the numbers when we're this late to be able to make comparisons. Funhouse Railroad Project. So Japan's third on heavies, pretty low with 31. Second is the fuck is this?
Siam.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
This is the
Why?
131 Siam flag. Doesn't take the one from the mod.
Interesting. So Siam's pretty decently up there, but Japan's not.
Why does Siam have heavies? To
Because
protect
he's going
Malaya?
into Malaya. But Japan's kind of fucked there because like both his contester whatever fucking competition has navy and he doesn't unless he builds it up. But he's already at cap, so I don't really know.
But
What
there's a
he can do
dip.
here.
There's a dip policy. There's a dip policy for plus 20% naval.
Didn't that
placement.
come out now? Does he have it running?
No, he doesn't
No,
have
he
it
doesn't
running.
have it
by
running,
country.
and I think he has it available, doesn't he? Yeah, he does.
Doesn't
Yeah.
have it also.
He could take it. And he doesn't need the annexation. I wonder why he's running the annexation. He's not annexing any subjects. That's kind of weird. You're losing dip there, unless this is glitched. But it's 3.
It's your
6,
first
7.
nation. It shouldn't be glitched.
Yeah, this isn't glitched. This is weird. Why is he running -1 admin?
Tax
For institution
in
spread.
institution?
There's no institution, buddy. And there's no vessels you're integrating,
But-
so these two are kind of weird, champ. He can't revoke this though. Why not?
Maybe he just
Not
integrated
long
someone?
enough. I guess he integrated someone.
5
and
years.
Still couldn't revoke it yet.
Yeah, I guess
that's-
whatever. Besides that, 324 income, which is pretty decent. You know, making some money now. We'll compare it to Ki in a moment and see how that looks. But yeah, Nippon's starting to look decent, and he has some potential, but he definitely needs to figure out his navy. And going back to that, it looks like he could expand his naval capacity somewhat, but he needs to reorganize his buildings. I'm gonna guess, yeah, there's tax buildings on coastal provinces, and when you're this behind on navy, you want to delete all of these and build naval buildings. And sailors are also looking low, so you definitely need naval buildings. And maybe some dip dev, because this does not look, yeah, this country is not very dev either, and the dev's
How many
pretty
depth
cheap.
glitch?
417. I wonder if he's been deving
It's
Manchuria.
not that bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I just wonder what he's been deving, because
When you clicked on the dev map mode, it looked like he did a lot of deving in Manchuria.
yeah, that's what I thought. Why isn't he? Oh, he's right here. So yeah, he's pretty low on
Maybe
the.
deving Manchuria.
He
to
started
go
as
back to military
Manchuria.
culture. Well, yeah, well, he wants banners again, I'm sure. And that's tied to the
I
culture.
don't know. I don't think that's smart. Like, you're not gonna fight Key, and you already. I assume he's been cut off going west by Key by now.
No,
True.
he
Or
has
not.
not been.
No,
There,
Kia.
He
allied,
hasn't gotten.
so-
He didn't go into Bukhara at all. This
So
session.
I mean, I guess
Yep.
if he has all of this, then going Manchu is a good idea. But
Does he have colonist up right now?
let's
Yes,
take a look.
he is colonizing
He's
Siberia. as well.
colonizing in one in Siberia and two in New Zealand. I'm guessing
Well,
he
I don't
wants-
get why he's doing New Zealand
because
when he
it's a
could do
center of
that.
trade.
here.
It's a center of trade for
We're getting
Polynesian
we're getting it sorted out. He said that he was colonizing the one on the big island for a mission. And then
Also,
without
this is a
thinking, he
center of trade
colonized
that's
that
really
one.
important for him. So,
Yeah, well, it's in the Australia colonial region stuff.
but anyway, if he gets all of this by Key, then he's in a good spot. Especially seeing as I don't think Hanover is strong enough to compete with him right now. I think he's stronger. So when their borders meet, I think it's on Japan's side for sure. What's his morale look like?
I think they're similar strength.
666. So yeah, we'll take a look later. But yeah, still allied to Key, so he's good on that front. And that would be about it for the Japan. The Great Key. He formed the Chinese Empire, which gives him a lot of good stuff.
Basically, 5 discipline.
5 discipline, manpower recovery, and also gives
Look
him
at his mission.
some
He
modifiers.
Look at his
got
mission.
the-
Look at the bottom mission. It's like bottom, like the bottom one.
This?
Look at that.
Nice.
All those are really good
All of
actually.
these are really good. Innovative.
Okay,
This is 30.
these were. Wait,
Nice.
these were not a thing when I played in China a year ago. I'm
He's
pretty fucking
close
sure.
to getting these as well.
Yeah, he just needs to cut down Yi to under 200
Yep.
depth.
Damn, that's gonna be pretty fucking big.
So
and
he's
then-
gonna have like permanent 10 discipline just from that.
and he gets the
and,
next one pretty much instantly. He can get
That one is
this,
Needs an
also.
he
artist
can get
and
this for
stab.
stability, and I mean this is kind of RNG, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of compensates for the okay national ideas. It's not like
Um,
Um,
by the way, bear in mind
His
that
national ideas are pretty good.
yeah.
he does have the 5% discipline from his government form, Nibor, and also his last event, when reforming government form, gives him +1 ruler military skill and 10% military tech cost, I think.
I see it,
and-
national manpower. 10% national manpower, not military.
And
monarchy
click on
skill plus
click
one,
on click on the
Yeah,
commentaries. Like click on Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Where would Hong Kong be?
It's Shenzhen.
Southern
There's no
China.
Hong Kong. Hong Kong is
What?
not a commentary.
Okay, yeah, just where
Shenzhen.
Hong Kong is.
Where? I don't
Where Hong
fucking
Kong
know.
is.
I don't know where Hong
Dude,
Southern-
Kong
it's
is.
Southern
Southern
China.
China! Oh my goodness.
It's
Right,
Shenzhen.
right in that delta.
Oh my god.
Tom?
Next to Macau?
Yeah, it's
Shenzhen.
Shenzhen. There's no Hong Kong
Shenzhen.
in this map.
Shenzhen.
Dude,
Yeah, what
No,
about
like-
the province?
Okay, no, where's the province modifiers for the
I don't know.
It's
Planet-
in the command area. I'm not sure which province is common
Yeah, but
area exactly.
this one isn't it. So
Yeah,
I
but
thought it was. Well, Big Bang
anyways.
definitely was. It gives him like idea cost, tech cost.
no, the idea cost is the one in the middle.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
Hong
no
Kong,
idea,
like,
and I'm
he
not
has-
gonna fish for them. But yeah, what's his econ?
He has
look like?
20. He has like 2,300.
Wait, why is
Each
he
one-
fucking behind ideas there? What?
I guess you know.
He took
Edwin might
ad.
be
He's just
scarce.
taking it for the coin, and he's gonna get rid of it.
Yeah, Edwin probably is scarce with all the coring he needs to do. So
Uh, Probably
That's,
makes
Um,
sense.
problem.
Also, what religion is he right now?
Shinto.
Yeah, okay.
His morale is at 664. So
look at his gov cap too. His gov cap's insane
Jesus,
because of the
that is
Yeah,
nuts.
because all the commentaries
each one of
here.
them gives 50.
That is insane. But yeah, very good econ. I think without trade deals, he might be the strongest economy in the world.
No.
How much is?
No, that's definitely not true.
Yeah, I'm just being stupid. Never mind. Never mind.
Also, I think Hindustan basically had this level of eco solo last session, right?
Sorry.
Hindustan, well, at the time the Khan also had like 400 plus income last session,
Oh,
no?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at income right now. I definitely think is up there, but Japan has kept up surprisingly well. Yeah, he's fifth. Timurids has
Yeah,
dropped
well-
No, sorry. Andalusia, you have to add 120 from Trader Fleet.
in.
That's
Well,
not in there. So
the
Andalusia
scanner's
is
lying. It's actually
550.
1200.
I see. But yeah, that would be about it. So not much.
No professionalism. Which
Professionalism.
is weird.
Pretty decent manpower.
High
I
manpower,
think he's
yeah.
the highest in manpower.
Second.
Second highest. Very
Yes, but
closely.
he does not have quantity, right?
He does not, and he hasn't done the nobility shift yet, which he's very close to. So I imagine he's gonna get it done like at the
He's
start
gonna
of
have
next
2 million
session.
manpower soon.
Yeah, China's gonna be very formidable. But
Yeah.
I mean, he has no
diplo-wise-
enemies.
Yeah,
Like,
diplo-wise,
unless
what happened
Dekon and him
is
decide to fight.
he killed Yi. I think he had a war with Siam, or
Well, Siam was helping Yi, and so was Great Britain for a bit, but then Hindustan
I am bankrupted.
also
so.
declared on Siam.
yeah, I don't think there
Um,
was any border changes between Siam and Ki here though. So I'm just gonna take a look at that. I think Siam
There
was
was
just.
border. Hindustan took like the neck of Siam
Oh yeah, I saw
Yes.
that.
at some point.
But I don't think Ki took anything. I think the diplo between the two of them is just that Siam was defending Yi, and that's all. Yeah, it looks like he just cut him off from Yi, and that's all that happened. I don't know if.
Yeah, you look at Aritua or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
That's
That's Hindustan. But yeah, I don't think Ki's gonna be going after Siam until he finishes off China. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. There's just so much for him to eat here.
why's Poland allied to Siam?
Different question. Does he even want Siam to die? Because then
Mm.
he's alone in the room with Hindustan and Persia, who
Yeah,
are,
that-
who are good
he's a-
buddies. So
Siam's a good buffer for both of them
Yeah.
against each other.
Yeah, but I don't know
Yeah.
if that buffer is gonna survive for long now that they cut him in two basically here. So that's a bit of a problem.
There's a
It's
lot,
minor
there's
stuff.
a lot in the works.
But let's take a look at Siam. Siam got taken over by. Who
Kant.
took it over? Kant?
By
Kant.
Yeah.
Mr. dies multiple times every campaign.
I mean, that's commendable.
Huh?
So.
That's not- Also wait.
He bankrupted
Good job.
apparently.
Yeah,
Very
the AI
exciting.
bankrupted while he was getting on it. Like, but this economy is surprisingly good. 327 income.
Yeah,
Everyone-
well,
everyone in
he
Asia
does
so far-
control a good node. So.
Yeah. It looks like he didn't lose much territory in Burma to Hindustan. He just lost these provinces apparently.
Well, he didn't have much in Burma in the first place
Yeah,
because
but I would have expected Hindustan to push in harder. here.
majority of that land was owned by Nepal.
This is just a really weird take here because Siam's really strong still. Like manpower is not that strong, but he's got the econ and he can definitely mark up a lot. No,
He's isolated though, and he's
Yeah, but
weak
like
compared to his
We've
neighbors.
stated previously, I don't think he wants him to die, so that's always a bonus. He's very behind on.
Yeah, but
pushing
is she gonna fight to save him?
I don't think it would be a hard fight, is what I'm saying. He's very behind on pushing to nobility, though that's a problem. And
that
he's
generally happens when you're
failing.
death worn. You don't focus on that.
filling out the defensive now. I guess he could
He has a
definitely.
head on ideas.
Unis are out, and it looks like he has a lot of them. See, or not? What the? Oh yeah, yeah he does. That's why these are so cheap. Like he has these provinces for like sub 10 dev. So I think he can dev up to 100 next session easily, and then he can recover his manpower. I think his main threat is actually gonna be GB because Hindustan and Key can't really protect him from GB, and they don't really have that incentive to keep him as a buffer state versus GB. So
I don't know how much GB can actually do against one man though.
I mean, yeah, there is that, but there's all these islands, and like he can get a CB anywhere here and push 50 and then keep stab hitting.
Well, yeah, but then
What the
does that
fuck?
not
How is this
leave
owned by Brazil?
GB exposed to
How is this owned
to
by
Andalusia?
Portugal formed
Portugal
GB, that's why.
formed Brazil,
Portugal
my
formed
dude.
Brazil.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I'm like, how
Yeah,
did the
that's-
CN get this? That's crazy.
But yeah, in regards to GB, I guess can have some sort of reassurance right now if there is someone else who might be willing to pack his nose into GB's business, which Andalusia seems to be doing, if we can trust the public chat that they are having.
Well, I'll go
And
ahead
it's
and I'll go ahead and publicly say that I don't have any intention to go after Siam, and I was actually trying to work out a beneficial trade deal with him. I basically have what I need from Portugal to have a presence over there, and like the main point of that was to secure Australia, right? Which I've done.
I mean, another
So-
trade deal. What alliance would you drop then? Could get them and go to GB.
Well,
but, yeah.
Kazmak and I's trade deal is about to end because he's gonna focus on Genoa. So-
aren't you already over alliances? Actually, yeah, this is gonna need to be corrected
No.
because you have.
No, it's on alliance. Hanover is not
No.
a great power, and then
Hanover's
Yeah,
Hanover
but you
counts
have
as one.
you have no, but they stack. They don't like.
Do they stack?
No, we
That's how we wrote
established
it.
they don't stack. Kashmar,
Are you sure?
If
Yeah,
they
they
don't,
don't stack.
if they stack, then that's kind of stupid because he's already my ally. So
I don't
You
know.
cannot-
We'll have to talk about it later. But the way it was written is that trade deals count as one alliance slot, and there was no.
yeah, but he's already my ally.
I guess we'll figure that out later. But anyway, about Siam, decent sized army, and you know Navy's there. He's the second strongest navy in the world, and if GB doesn't have intentions of going after him, like he's not gonna have trouble securing Philippines from Japan, I guess, and getting a better foothold. This is I don't know how this is gonna end up for Hindustan because he has a very easy CB here, and
Yes, but Hindustan is, I think,
we'll take a
considerably
look at
stronger.
Hindustan and see how that looks. Hindustan is allied to Key, so that is a problem. Yeah, let's take a look. Hindustan doubled the manpower, a little more than double, and around the same morale. 30%
but
ICA. Let's take a
all-
look at Siam.
Almost double the
Siam has
manpower,
no ICA.
force limit.
So yeah, Hindustan definitely much stronger here. Also has almost 15 professionalism saved up.
But
And-
Hindustan is over alliance limit. He's
Allied with
getting
Key.
money, considerable amounts of money from two nations, and
Yes.
is allied to Key.
I think that trade deal should like not be allowed. Personally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
if
one
he's
thing,
getting
yeah.
paid by Ruthenia, then he has a trade deal with Ruthenia. I mean, because he's
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a trade deal with me. He has a trade deal with
But he's sending trade that way, and
With-
you're paying him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he has a trade deal.
All right.
He has a
guys,
trade deal with
We'll figure this out.
He has a
later.
trade
I
deal
don't-
with Persia.
Okay.
The reason I'm paying him right now is because he sent me a bunch of money earlier, so that I could get trade ideas early. So I'm paying him back for that.
Curious. Very curious.
I don't know.
No.
This seems very gamey and going against
I mean-
the spirit of the rule, personally.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
we'll
what I
figure
mean.
it
That's
out.
like
Guys, we'll figure it out in the staff chat afterwards. Come on, I don't have all day to spend here. But
In Snapchat, you say, "Ooh."
staff chat, the fuck? God.
it's, it's like Snapchat, just more naughty.
He hasn't picked the next idea group, but think it's safe guess what that's gonna be. Like it's pretty no brain at this point.
The
Although with
Chivalry.
Defensive?
I mean, I was gonna say defensive, but with his, he already has pretty
Defensive
good.
or quantity
He
are
has
both
good quality,
good,
so he
so.
could go quantity. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He has decent morale. He has ICA. His army is not lacking in any department, so he could go quantity.
I think, but he's always in the tropical regions, so defensive is nice just for the attrition stuff and reinforcement rate. That
Yeah.
makes it
He has
at
pushed.
least more comfortable to fight.
He
Most
doesn't
of
have any
his,
good food families.
Why is he? Why did he give to Marotas?
Whereas Marathas give discipline.
Oh, he gets manpower from them too. What the fuck?
Yeah,
He has
manpower and
nobility.
discipline. Yep, that's Sikh.
Nice.
That's Indian Sikh.
That is nice.
Uh,
Diplo-wise, he is allied to Key, rivaled with Siam and Sokoto. I don't know what Diplo with Persia is, but they seem to be friendly, seeing as they're trading together.
He's also still in the Gulf of Aden.
Oh yeah, I forgot that, but yeah, he didn't go further into Ethiopia much, just what, like 2 states? Not even full 2 states. And I don't know how smart that is, but seeing as he's allied to Sokoto, or no, he's rival to Sokoto. Yeah, that's not very smart because Sokoto can get pretty easy.
It's a
win
lot
here.
of food. Like every second province he grabbed is food, so that
Everything is food.
mitigates the Indian.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the coastline is a lot of incense as well, but there's a lot of food that.
Yeah, I just
helps
don't know how
Indians
smart
a
this
lot,
is because
so.
Sokoto can just grab this free. Like,
I think they made a deal about that.
Hmm.
That's why Hindustan didn't grab more.
But then again, like if Hindustan
Sure, but
offers a deal, you kind of take it because like fighting Hindustan is scary.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think he could have fought him last session while Hindustan was busy in India, like.
Alright, Andrew's Nation. Surprisingly, a lot of income. He was among the top on income. And
Yes,
Yeah, but
Yes.
it's sort of like
top 4.
subsidy stuff and
it's sort of inflated a bit because of
Yeah.
the trade deal.
300 fucking subs. Jesus Christ.
yeah, and 120 goes onwards to Hindustan. So
Yeah. That is ridiculous. We're gonna have to sort this out. But anyway.
defensive ideas.
Yeah, he went defensive, which is, you know, the norm.
Yep.
I don't think he could have gone quantity because his army is already lacking. He has no ICA, no discipline, no morale.
He went offensive, mister.
Oh, he went offensive?
Yes, that's what I said. He went offensive. He should have gone defensive.
Yeah, defensive is definitely better pick
Oh,
here.
offensive is not. It's a weaker choice.
I mean, his army quality is lacking. I think he should have gone defensive. But yeah, he has the saving grace of having a bunch of professionalism saved up and no real enemies. So maybe he's just some greed play, although I don't really see how. Defensive.
It gives you better generals.
Yeah, but like, how does that help you long term? Like, more than going defensive now, because like he doesn't have any threats. I don't think he's gonna fight any wars. So, I mean, he
He
has
has a mission for 10 ICA. By the way. So emergency, he can still.
manpower recovery.
The last
and where's
one.
the
the very
ICA?
last one. Graveyard
Last
of
one,
Empires.
Graveyard of the Empires, and the Persian Khorasan gives
Oh,
what again?
so yeah, he can fire all of these.
Yeah.
Dev
Like,
cost.
only the last one is important. The other ones are negligible.
Well, he
Well,
has manpower recovery here with his
recovery
professionalism.
is
That's
really
pretty
nice.
decent.
It's not gonna make or break a war.
It could with this amount of professionalism, but yeah, he just seems to be chomping at Bukhara on cooldown. Maybe even a couple truce breaks. I don't know why he's sitting on 3 stab. I would have definitely, unless you need this amount of admin for anything specific, like if you want admin ideas, I think I would have done a truce break, at least like 1 here, to just clean this up quicker. Is he finished? No, he hasn't finished Samarkand yet, but he has all the centers of trade, so...
Wait,
Most of
actually
it goes there.
surprising he did not pick up the gold mine yet.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but he's going that way, and I mean, I guess with his econ, it doesn't really hurt him that much.
Although I wouldn't be too surprised if Great Key was like everything in trade node of human belongs to China.
Could be, like it
Because that's, like-
seems, yeah, that's exactly where the border is, so That could be it, but we don't know. Speaking of buildings, university is not very built. Still lacking on manufactories. Damn, a lot of them.
Wow.
Holy shit, wait.
Yeah.
That's some insane manufacturers
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. It's
remaining.
decent amount of
a lot
manpower.
of money to be built.
Yeah, this
Can you
country
take
still
loans
has.
for those?
This country still
Like,
has
can you
a lot
take burger loans?
I think so. Yeah, he can clear the prestige, get burger loans, and let's see how much he gets from burger loans. Decent amount of money, so that's a lot of buildings you can build there. And I would definitely start with the manufactories, and you have them pretty cheap, like they're very discounted. Like
You can get them even more discounted if you go government protections. Yes, they are the
The deploy one, the middle one?
left. No, the left-hand
No.
side one.
Oh yeah.
The left-hand side
construction
one.
cost.
Minus
Damn,
15%.
that's nice. So maybe take
Or
that.
does he have the policy right now? Here, just push
Yeah.
it to see. In the policy,
Yeah, he
does
has
he have
the
the
Yeah,
policy?
he has the
One.
policy, so maybe take that government interaction, take the
And how
burger
much-
loans, take the burger loans, and maybe I would even take a couple other loans to utilize the discount better, and you can build almost everything. And that's gonna spike his income like hard. And I mean, you might as well build wool ones because you have a lot of them.
Well, I would build some manpower stuff too. Probably.
Well, I'd build units first, because that's the greed part. Because he's not gonna get tinted, I don't think, by anyone soon. So I would prioritize econ and unis. He's allied to Ruthenia. Sokoto still has a bunch of free shit to eat, and Andalusia I don't think is gonna be pushing east. Hindustan has a trade deal with them. Key's not gonna int him, so I think you could go for the greedy play and just go unis first before manpower.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could really fight. I don't think really anyone could fight Ruthenia and Persia on their homelands right now.
Alright, let's take a look at Sokoto first, then we'll do Andalusia. About the same-ish manpower as Persia. Very weak morale. I thought he has morale and ideas. Yeah, he does. PP is low and armored tradition is low. Prestige is
Alright.
so. I mean, he can also get some from going.
Is he embargoing his rivals? Just mouse over PP.
Persia and Hindustan, and yeah, he's not embargoing Andalusia, but I guess that's because he would die if he did.
I mean, I'm not pulling from anything where he has trade power. So.
I kind of figured you were, so he can't do that.
Just free PP.
Yeah.
Why is he not Defender of the Faith? It's like an extra 20%
don't know.
manpower.
He's not the same religion as Andalusia. I don't think anyone is Sunni.
Wait, is he?
Yeah, no one's Sunni, so he can't do it.
Andalusia's Sunni, isn't he?
No, he's
No,
Shia.
I'm here.
So he has a free Defender of the Faith. I don't know why he wouldn't take it. You know.
No. It's 5 morale, it's prestige.
I mean, over
It's
time,
manpower.
morale doesn't matter now at peace, but the prestige is good because you wanted to build up.
Yep.
And the manpower is good.
He hasn't taken the last one. It looks like he's saving up to switch to Theocracy or Republic, but I'd be surprised. I wouldn't recommend going Republic this late. It's not as worth it as Theocracy. Besides that, what has he done? He's just cleaned up here. A lot of reconquests. Ethiopia got chopped up completely, and yeah, it looks like he gets most of Africa now. His
Who's
econs.
playing Sakota? RM?
Sorry.
Is that RM playing Sakota?
Yeah.
Yes.
His econ's looking decent. He has some loans. I wonder why. I don't think he was the institution. That was a while ago.
What's he building?
No, he just embraced. Like, check institutions. He's barely like 11% and it saves no money, so he just embraced. Fair
Oh,
growth
damn.
rate.
Yeah, I guess he
Yeah.
just embraced. Probably would have been cheaper to, like, what you want to do is as soon as it spawns, upgrade all your centers and or trade and put down the edicts in those provinces, and they probably would have been much cheaper than going this deep into loans to embrace.
Deep into loads, like, come on. Okay.
Does he have burger loans? Are
I
they
mean,
burger
it's
loans?
10% into his loans. It's not that shallow. Yeah, some of them are.
Some of them are burger loans.
It's less than 10% because subsidies he gets from GB don't count towards his income. So
I see.
yeah.
He's spending a lot on advisors. Yeah, he's a little bit over gov cap, and he is shifting to nobility, and that's gonna increase his manpower a lot. And it's gonna help him pay off the loans with no problems because this
I feel
button is
like
gonna be very
Check
profitable.
it. What manpower buildings does he still have to build? I feel like he has a lot.
I feel like he has a lot too. Let's take a look. Fair amount.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, look at
Yes,
Ethiopia.
he
still
he
doesn't
doesn't
And
need
a
to.
fair amount of soldiers'
Holy
households.
shit, okay.
So this country is gonna scale a lot, but he still has a
Oh,
lot of econ
yep.
buildings.
Yeah,
I
a lot of
would,
eco manufacturers.
I would be building these econ buildings
Like always build money if you don't don't plan a war.
unless you're gonna get into it soon, always build money first and then the rest comes. He has
I mean, who's gonna enter Koto?
no one. That's why I'm
I
saying
think
build money.
if Andalusia was gonna do it, he would have done it a while ago. He sort of lost his chance.
It's just Africa is anal to fight. I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
agony.
I think that's it for Sokoto.
And the thing is, it just became even more agony now, basically, because she's bigger and is more of Africa.
Yeah, it's
Well,
no,
it would
I
take-
don't want to go down there. It's
Andalusia is at 448 income.
plus
Plus,
attack.
his treasure
fleets from
fleets, do
colonies.
not forget, please. Like,
Yeah, that's gotta be big.
How much tariffs do you get from Texas? Have you done tariffs?
Tariffs
at all?
don't matter. I've reduced tariffs.
Oh, we're gonna have some competition for Brazil, I see. And damn, this South America looks so fucking ugly.
It's art. It's
Good
border
God.
art.
I can't. I don't even know what belongs to who. Brazil's here and there, and then there's like Brazil's colonies. Yeah,
Yeah.
weird stuff. But let's take a look how many gold mines Brazil popped. Not that many. Pretty
At
disappointing.
this stage, gold doesn't matter, does it?
I mean, it does a little bit, especially for gold shipments out of the New World. You were just bragging about those.
yes.
But
Yeah. They also cause inflation. Huh?
yeah, I guess there's that. We got the West Indies formation because you bought Florida for Portugal's life, and
That sounds mean.
it summarizes it pretty well, doesn't it?
And that was his idea.
Portugal was not salvageable, and it took the bad cut.
But
It was his idea, not mine.
The weird thing though is that Andalusia actually got more from Portugal buying than GBR did. At least it looks that way.
Yeah, I mean
So-
that's really smart for Andalusia. I thought it was a good play when I got asked to mediate. Is this independent? What the? Where's the?
No,
Oh
it's,
no, I'm just blind. Yeah. But yeah,
But
pretty good.
CN's allying is smart because if a CN declares with CN, then the allies of the CN, if they are CNs as well, get called. So
Yeah. Pretty good for play for Andalusia, killing off Portugal, getting like most of the colonies. I think Brazil's gonna be a little bit of a contention zone, but even if he doesn't get Brazil, all of this is worth a
Yeah.
lot. So very good play, much better than keeping Portugal in life support, and Portugal wasn't really performing that well, so he wasn't bringing much to the table.
yes, saving him would have been very difficult.
Yeah, like I said, I
If
just don't think
possible at all.
I
So.
I don't think it was worth it in the end because he wasn't bringing that much to the table. Anyway, Andalusia 7.14 morale, a lot of fucking professionalism. Jesus Christ, that is how much is that 1 second?
You know.
Yeah, plenty. Christ. That is very nice. And that's not even with the manpower recovery policy on, and I think we have one of those, don't we? Yeah, we do. 15%, so
Yep.
that would be
By the
pretty
way,
strong.
tech missions.
Which ones?
Down by that is also important. Like that one's unimportant, but the following ones.
Goes to Brazil.
Iberian Dawn and Continue Exploration.
Oh, morale army is 7%.
And Continue Exploration, like if you're that one gives the Conquistador.
Nice.
It's not the Russian 666, but it's good enough.
It's really good.
Yep.
Damn,
So
good shit for
Yeah.
Andalusia.
Andalusia is the better Spain, I tell you now.
It is. I'm seeing that. It's very nice. and it's got a much nicer
It's-
color and flag. Although since I changed the Spanish flag, we haven't seen a Spain. Have you noticed that? I changed the flag for Spain like 3 seasons ago, and we haven't seen a Spain since. And I'm
Or did you change it to the cross?
yeah, and I'm a little triggered by that, but it's okay. You don't appreciate my art. I get it.
Yes.
But yeah, besides that, I think that's Saborises Andalusia, integrated Mamluks,
Wait,
and
check out how much more buildings he still has
oh
to
yes,
do.
I
mean,
keep forgetting to check buildings. Silly me.
okay.
Not that many manpower buildings.
Oh, that's actually still a decent amount.
Awesome, but I
That's-
ignored completely recently, so.
Yeah,
that's-
I've done the same. Let's take a look at unis, the important one. Ooh, a lot of more unis to build. That's gonna
But
be pretty big.
All, no, like everything that's below 20 dev has a university that I do want to dev.
You're not pushing to 30
Right.
yet. What I've done is check the pre-existing costs, because some of the provinces, like if you have farmlands and shit, they're cheaper to dev at 20 dev than other provinces that are sitting at like 10 dev. So I've just built unis there and
It's
pushed them to
more
30.
about the building slots for me.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
get
Getting the
building
rich
slot at 30
camps
anyway.
down.
But yeah, anyway, it's a different way of doing it, but very efficient. 450 income, no trade deal. You pretty much have Sevilla locked down now. Very little is leaking, if any. Yeah, 100% is staying, so that's nice. But
he's losing by 39.
yeah, that would be it for Andalusia. Let's take a look at the best country in the world now.
We just looked at it.
Yeah, we did. That's for sure. This manpower looks laughable now. I managed to build up some professionalism, but still not very impressive compared to
Yes,
Andalusia.
but the highest morale we have seen so far.
Yeah, I had a little more. I wonder. I was at 8. I wonder why it fell down. Maybe the policy doesn't get counted in the
No
Or the
policy
policy's
gets
off.
counted.
policies.
Maybe
off.
army.
Why do you have the religious
went
stuff
down.
on?
What
You have the
religious
religious stuff on though.
stuff? What religious stuff?
Like the 5-minute morale from religion.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but it's
because
not
I was
fighting, so
I
it
was
doesn't
Protestant and I was fighting Italy on cooldown, which is Catholic.
Yeah.
And you're also
No,
Orthodox.
no. I'm saying in the religious thing. Not that. I'm
And
saying
it gives
in the
good space
Protestant
as well
thing.
if
It's
you're
church
talking
power.
about the policy.
I don't
I'm talking
know.
about the
Does
church
have
power thing. You could
morale
cycle
up
up or
there.
something.
Oh yeah, the morale here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could
That's
have
what you're
something
saying. I
extra
don't
active.
remember. I didn't have it. I don't remember what I had
You
instead
get a
of it.
prestige or something.
Idea cost.
Manpower recovery.
Yeah,
You're doing
idea.
a good
No, I had.
idea with-
Yeah, I had idea cost. But yeah, that's a good idea. I should probably put that back on. I had idea cost for the longest time, but then I put morale when I finished innovativeness, and I should have switched back, but I forgot. So I'm gonna do that. I kind of scuffed the estates a little bit, but
Yikes.
it's not that bad. Whatever. They hold 16%. Like it's not horrible. Still getting a fair amount of manpower from the nobility. I built pretty much all the unis in France.
Do you have professionalism?
Yes, he has
I
25.
had 25. I just slackened it all to get 1.6 million.
Oh, okay. I'm like, do you really have one? Is that your max manpower? 1.6? But
Um,
yeah, I thought that.
Econ's decent-ish. I've been I don't know why it's I turned it on to see manpower, but still anyway I'm drilling to 90k.
How much are you getting subbed by GB right now?
Only like 70 or 69.
How much are you sending him?
66. It's definitely not a fair trade deal, and I'm about to switch.
Yeah,
to-
you're getting
Uh,
scuffed there.
Yeah, I'm getting mega
hold on,
stuffed.
hold on. The last time that I had checked it, you were sending me like 45, 55. So I just hadn't been checking it, and you hadn't.
Also,
messaged.
to be fair, he sent me like
So it-
10,000 in gifts, so I don't really have any room to complain.
Yeah, so it's not like I've been
Also,
scuffing
the
you on
additional
purpose, it's
thing
just
is,
negligence.
I think if GB just plopped a merchant in there, he can still take a decent chunk of money out of it
We're
himself.
allied. Why would he do
Well,
that?
for some reason,
Although
France is
I'm just saying it's
why is
a
this
possibility.
one thing France is sending from Bordeaux for some reason? You could be collecting there.
Well, because I wanted to give him more money in the trade deal. But anyway, I'm about to switch to Genoa soon. I just needed the last centers of trade, and he still has one in Sicily. So on 28, when I take that, I'm gonna just start, you know, my own trade, and I was gonna keep.
Very nice.
I might still keep it with England if this doesn't get regulated, because this is just unfair, and I want to buff my ally a little bit. But yeah.
Honestly, you could just switch it now. You're losing so much trade efficiency for not being your trade capital. Like, your trade capital is where?
In English channel.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's why like you take a huge trade efficiency penalty in Genoa. Like you could already switch.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
I know,
not
I
trade
know.
efficiency, it's trade power.
Yeah, trade power.
Well,
Sorry.
I
Yep.
think I'm gonna switch to Genoa soon, but also I have to have a deal with England not to steal my trade. And seeing as I gave him global trade, I think I've earned that right. But yeah, that's about it for France. I built a navy, which is what I've been wanting to say this entire time, and I'm quite proud of it since I got mocked that I didn't have a navy. So now I have 40 galleys, and Sicily.
That is not 40 galleys.
Galleas, whatever. Sicily
Galleas.
will be safe. Ish. Ish. Whatever.
We shall see.
But yeah, that's about it for France. Nothing really happened here. Italy just I just kept chomping away at Italy on cooldown, and that's it. Let's take a look at GBR. GBR is still Catholic because Anglicanism hasn't spawned due to a bug, and we're gonna safe fix that. So he's gonna switch to Anglican soon. He has done the nobility shift, although he scuffed it a little harder than I did and gave 19% to burghers and 5% to clergy.
I actually haven't done the shift. That's all natural. So
What the fuck?
I've just been Omega greeting with my sale of titles. Look at that.
I mean,
12,000 ducats.
yeah, I
from
know,
sale of
but
titles.
this
Why-
is still nice if it just happened naturally. This is really nice. I wouldn't really change it at all. I would keep it at
exactly.
this. And
Yeah.
sell
I like getting
titles
12,000 ducats.
at C's, and then keep it at around 20% and just get like a huge amount of money on cooldown. And I mean, your manpower is decent. Oof, cringe. 666.
Well,
Satanist.
it's not bad. 666 is pretty good.
Yeah,
I
but
haven't
it's
finished.
Satanist. You can't
I
have
haven't-
that. We have to fix that.
Well, I haven't finished converting my farm estates over. I'm in the process of doing that.
Oh right, yeah, you
um,
built farm manufactories.
Yeah, I did. So all the 10 manpower provinces that I have that don't have a soldier's house, they will. So
Yeah.
my manpower is going to be.
What the fuck
not-
is this?
It's going to be pretty close.
Where are the universities in the colonies?
I'm about to build them with the money that you just took from the sale of titles. So
Look at how much
Nothing-
buildings you could do in. Oh my god. You've been neglecting these
Yeah.
poor people.
no,
I mean,
look at
Andalusia has been more generous
they
to
have.
subjects.
What do you mean?
so-
Look at all the manufactories that they have. I'm
Yeah,
not
manufacturers so they can send you more money. Where are the fucking universities and manpower buildings so they can
I'm
have
about
fun?
to build them. Chill out.
Damn.
I'm
Have you
gonna have
done
to- I'm gonna have
the
to
trade
dev
shit
them
with
too.
them? Yeah, they're sending
I-
everything out.
yeah.
Though that's good. Well, Louisiana's AI, so even Louisiana's figured it out, so that's nice. Ish.
They did it somehow.
Yeah, I guess they didn't change it from when you had a player on it. Navy wise, far ahead from anyone else in building 25 more.
You kind
Uh,
of scuffed me from you were like, yeah, don't take eco hegemon yet because you might get force white pieced out and then
No,
like,
I didn't scuff you. You can ask anyone. That's what happens every single season here. The moment someone takes hegemon, the entire world looks for a CB to deck on them. Like if you have a random province in fucking Philippines and someone can sit on it, they will deck on you for that. Like it's happened every season. Someone took
Yep.
hegemon, so that was genuine advice. And then you get 10% all power cost when you lose it. So it's not a small
well,
loss.
are you saying that I should not take it as soon as I get into the session?
I'm saying you shouldn't take it unless you're secure. But if someone has an easy CB on them and you can't punish them back, then you definitely shouldn't. But either way, yeah, good shit so far in England. I'm a little weirded out by why you haven't still finished
So
Burgundy.
I will tell you exactly why I haven't finished it. It's because I only had one claim and I was about to fall into a PU and I was filling out trade ideas. And so I rushed the trade ideas instead of taking negative dip from taking provinces without claims.
Mhm.
By the way, why does Burgundy still have that one estuary in English Channel. I've just been wondering the
Well,
whole fucking
because I
section.
didn't have a claim on it. That's why.
Yeah,
Still in 20 ducats.
Burgundy's fucking rich, dude.
I
I guess I
mean, I just told you.
I should have been beating up Burgundy at cooldown. I can just take their money and leave.
Yeah, I mean, I basically told you why they're still alive. Because I was greeting my dip points.
Yeah,
So-
that's smart, I guess. Let's take a
I
look at...
dropped.
Yeah, but what is your diplomat doing? You know, you could have easily made a claim.
fabricating
thank you.
on Hindustan, or no,
Okay,
Mombasa.
Doug.
Busy,
Have we
busy
looked
work.
at victory cards at all?
No.
So it's,
Two of them spawned last session.
one of mine's on France and the other one's on Sokoto.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
on
we had them
Congo.
spawn now.
Maybe look at all.
Oh, look, Niebuhr got his one.
Yeah, I'll go through all the nations real quickly and take a look at them at the end. But let's take a look at West now. Just one sec. Yeah, we're good.
No sailors. What?
Cringe.
His navy's gonna shrink. His navy's gonna die.
Very decent economy for deceptively small country, and yeah, he managed to get a decent-ish trade setup going, which is impressive. Without the trade deal, I was completely expecting Ducks to get a trade deal here because the trade in Germany is just so scuffed. But making decent amount on trade, that's nice.
Rhineland can be okay as an.
I mean, it's still
And
leaking.
I will still point out that a certain blue nation is holding hostage a province of
Center
Mine.
trade, yeah, Strasbourg.
Yeah, that's really rude. But anyway,
Isn't that SS Lorraine?
it is Alsace.
Yes,
it's-
Alsace, yeah. It's Alsace.
Yeah, it's rightful French clay.
Exactly.
No, it's right for
No.
German.
Uh,
As a German, sorry. I know France is my ally, but I'm German, so it's German clay.
6.5 morale, 10%
that's
ICA.
without the policy and without religion, I think.
Yeah, you can have
So
10%
that's
more. So
10% more easily.
10% more would amount to 6.9, which is decent.
No.
I guess you still haven't got to 100%, or did it get
Yeah,
scuffed?
no, I didn't get to 100% yet, but I will be getting there soon.
Yeah, shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, no navy. That's weird. You can build 12 though, so you know. It's good to have that force limit. You have one cav your shit.
Yeah, I was just too lazy to remove it. It's like whatever.
Alright,
What part of Austria is going to be Westphalian, and what is Polish Ruthenian?
I mean, is there any...
Well, basically, Ruthenia is taking the rest up until our borders, and I'm taking those two more provinces in, and that's it.
I thought you might get the Strasbourg state as well. Salzburg, but yeah.
I was supposed to get the
Nah.
Austrian culture, but I gave him the gold mine, and
Yes,
and in exchange he gave me the Strasbourg state.
He tried to blow me out of the gold mine, but listen,
I mean, you got both gold
he-
mines from Austria, and you didn't fight in the death war.
he tried
that's
to,
pretty
to
good
pull a sneaky, I mean, by saying, you know, I just want all the Austrian culture provinces, but sadly, the gold mine was one of those, so we had to do some negotiating around it.
Interesting stuff happening in Germany. But,
Diplomacy for Australia.
sorry?
Diplomacy for Australia, I mean, fully built up, fully operational, looking for targets.
Fully built up-ish. I mean, there's still some stuff
Yeah.
missing. Not a lot, but some.
I mean, barely any, and
Mainly
I
the
do have
universities.
Yeah,
cash, so
But, yeah,
it's built up.
it's happening.
Allied with Hanover, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
Was it-
yep.
they are. Westphalia much stronger than Hanover, though, like economically at least.
No, I'm
I
surprised.
think Hanover's
he
getting.
doesn't have more.
I think Hanover's getting screwed by a trade deal too, because he's only getting 80 in subs and he's sending all his trade.
Why is
Wait,
this much
what?
going out? Where's this coming from?
I have no fucking.
No
North
North
numbers.
Sea.
To the North Sea.
So wait, why are you getting so little?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, no,
you
no,
are
no, because it's going from the North Sea, so it's he's only sending.
No, but he's definitely
80.
sending.
he's sending 80.
He's definitely going to scuff either way. He
Yeah,
should have
he's
more than
sending
80 buckets in trade.
receiving
That's
80, so that's not exactly fair. But
120 around about that should be.
yeah, but anyway.
Listen, if you think that he's getting scuffed, then just change it from going to Lubeck and send it directly to the English
No,
channel.
but that's
You'll
what I said,
see that-
because it's 160,
Yeah.
sending 240.
Yeah, no,
so,
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that. Oh, that's scuffed, dude. He's ripping you off.
well, it is because it's 80. The difference is 80 that's going to English channel from him.
Well, listen, I got a lot of things to focus on. If I need to up your subs, you gotta tell me, buddy.
Well, I don't hear.
And I mean,
complaining. But anyway, not looking very strong economically. Military 5.58. I think this is the lowest morale we've seen. That's really low.
Yeah, but I haven't
Is it
taken
lower
the
than
next idea group.
Yeah, with defensive, that's gonna help a little bit, but still pretty low.
Also,
He has
probably does he have the
advisor-
policy on?
No,
He
no
does not have
policy.
the policy, and I don't think he has.
And he
religion
had
on
the
it.
religion, so he can get 10% more, plus 15, 25% more, which amounts to, well, like 0.9?
25% is exactly
0.9?
one morale.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Point
yeah.
four
So he
space,
would be at 6.6, which is decent. It's about the medium of what we've seen so far. And manpower-wise, he's about ready to do the nobility shift, so he should get a lot more.
Yep.
he can't. It's a little. His nobility loyalty is a little agony right now.
There's workshops left to build. This is the first we've seen so far. Almost no unis, but yeah, kind of a poor nation, so couldn't be expecting that.
But he
No,
can
but I'm
fail
saying he
definitely
can't
to
sell the
leave.
nobility right now because he can't give them land.
Yeah. When
I
does the
would
next
have
one
if
expire?
I could support the independence of Gold Mountains, but you're not allowed to do that in the mod.
Hmm.
So
And
I
support
could
in
fulfill
the
the agenda.
independence of what?
You can get it.
Andalusians.
You can get it as
Oh,
soon as.
okay, colonial nation, so you had it about.
No, no, you
okay,
can-
Yeah,
okay,
I
so
identified.
it's not
Michael,
doable.
You
Did
can
we-
get it as soon
did we
as
save
the
fix that?
diet comes
Good.
off cooldown. No, we're not gonna save fix anything. Don't be silly. As soon as the diet comes off cooldown,
Yeah, sell
like
them
diet,
then
they get
use
set
that as
up
like
the-
the nobility.
and then
No,
you
but
can take
he
it off.
has to remove a privilege and give them a privilege so they get some crown land.
Yeah, that's what I'm
19.
saying. As soon as the diet comes off.
No, I'm saying he didn't get the loyalty because it was bugged because he couldn't support. But if he's not able to support independence, then we should get rid of that estate mission. Because he should always have an option to get nobility loyalty up. But if that's the option, then he can't get it, right? And then he just got -5 loyalty because of that.
All right.
Yakovich
You can
will
also
pay
do like
reasonably.
go government reform and
Sorry?
switch out the second government reform.
Yeah, I thought about doing
From-
that.
Yeah, just temporarily 10% less mobility influence, then fix the privileges and then split back to the manpower.
Oh, that's the
The second
tier
one.
4
Yeah, because
one.
he gets minus
Tier
10% nobility
Yeah.
Oh,
influence.
influence.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. And diplo-wise, what happened here is just more eating at Bukhara, same from last session. Nothing really new here. Let's take a look at Poland and Ruthenia, and that's it. Poland 200 income, lower than Hanover. It's a surprise. He still hasn't really secured the. He doesn't have the note, so that's a bit of a problem. His trade income is really weak.
It dropped a lot this session because he lost the 33 goods produced.
Yeah.
He could siphon a fair bit in the Baltic by just placing a merchant there. Like he has 45% of
And
the 50 ducats that
yeah,
flow
and
through
he
that.
could get more because all of his centers of trade here are level 1, so that's a bit weird.
Could siphon. But yeah, then again, maybe it's some diplomatically because he is kind of boxed in. I don't know exactly the diplomacy between
He's
Hanover,
allied with
Poland, and
Siam.
Lithuania.
That's nice.
What?
But, yeah, that's
Oh yeah, he was just memeing it with Kant in regards to that.
Military wise, 6.5 morale.
Lot of
has a lot of
professionalism.
CCA and a lot
Yep,
of professionalism.
78k, goddamn.
He actually went chivalric ideas.
Did he?
Yes.
Chad.
Should have an
Even if he
defense.
wants to go full horses, don't go chivalric. Go either defensive or quantity.
Yep.
Azmak was trolling him, and I think he was
Like,
thinking Azmak was being
I just think it says a lot about chivalric ideas where even if you are going to play Horse Nation, you don't really want chivalric ideas
Yeah,
because
they're kind of bad. But anyway, same Diplo here. It's not much happening in this region, and I think we can wrap it up with Poland and go to Ukraine. Jesus. That's a lot of money from trade.
Yeah, but also a lot of diplomatic expenses.
Yeah, paying out.
yeah, but
Although he's
he
profiting
is
a lot
still
from this, he's
220 plus.
yeah, he's profiting a lot from this trade deal. Yeah, Econ's looking really good because of the trade deal.
He gets so much money from selling Crownland.
Yep,
Um,
it's
holy shit. Yep, and he's not even that low of Crownland. But I don't think he's gonna be selling because he needs to do the manpower thing. Manpower's
I
looking as
don't
well.
know if he's still going to be doing it or are you not much.
Still some workshops to build. That's weird. A lot of manpower buildings, some wool manufactories, soldiers' households. Yeah, even unis aren't built. This is what is he doing with the money?
By the way, what's with the inflation on strict rulers? Like we have one Andalusia, France, now Ruthenia. We had any more strict rulers?
Just
Everyone's
everyone's
not
lucky
yet.
that
Two
he's
strict rulers in a row. And Mitch also doesn't have the tech yet for unis.
Oh yeah, he's
Wait,
behind
what?
tech. He's tech 16.
So wait, so he's a full military idea group behind him. Yikes.
Yeah, he doesn't have any ideas yet, and he's not gonna have them for a little bit because he's out of admin and yikes, that's not
He's
good.
lacking two fucking anti-attacks, yeah.
Yeah,
Not even quarter
What's
stuff he wants
this?
to-
What's
he
this
should start
great
expanding.
mana mismanagement, Mitch? Holy.
yeah, 18 into dip. I guess it's just deving hard, but
He could legitimately put his focus on admin at this point.
yeah, he should. He definitely should.
Because like these are important admin techs, like the admin efficiency, the dev cost, the universities, and then the idea groups.
Yeah, he's behind on ideas. He should focus admin until he gets to the idea group and then switch to mill as soon as possible. That's definitely the play here. But I guess he's not doing that. And yeah, that's about it for
Shit, I was muted.
Ukraine.
I mean, even with that, my military quality is really good. Because I think Ruthenia is like the second best national ideas in the game right now.
Yeah, 20
Around that.
ICA. Some professionals are saved up. Morale isn't that good.
Well, that's without a morale advisor.
It's not bad.
Or,
Poland's definitely the army quality winner, I think, with his
Oh.
insane cav compatibility. But
One question: did Ruthenia already had the 20% morale event from the land maintenance?
I'm not sure if
we
that's
can't
from
check that in
advisor
this mod.
or if he had.
He's running a +5 land maintenance advisor that fires the morale event.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah, it's already fired. It's already.
Okay. I thought you had military reform for your events
No.
earlier. Okay.
alright, that's about it. I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. And we didn't miss
Victory
anything.
cards, score stuff.
Victory cards. Come
Score.
on.
Let's general score.
Guys, alright, like, just fly through it real quick because I'm in a rush.
Okay, yes, we're done.
So it's
Uh,
I mean, I don't give a shit about score. I think it's a little scuffed how half the nations had their like 1k victory cards for 200 years, where the other ones didn't. And then they all spawned on like nations that they would have like.
Yikes, you got yours.
As me with
really
Ruthenia,
far.
why? Pardon me.
You got yours really scuffed. That
Well, I'm
is-
not going for score anyways, but
yeah,
like it would have spawned on
French,
QQ
though.
or Australia earlier if it spawned earlier, which I both killed.
yeah.
And I don't really need to kill any more nations for the rest of the game. The whole
yeah.
the whole victory card situation in this campaign's been a little scuffed.
But yeah, so far the score leaders are Timurids and Hindustan because they got really good spawns, and
Yeah,
also
but
Andalusia. But again, the score up to this point doesn't really matter. When the 3Ks and people start popping hegemons and revolution spawns, that's when the score really kicks in, and people go
like
to up to
one
20k.
thing, so like for Persia that we lost over, what happened last session was that he actually actively helped Hindustan,
Hmm.
but now not only is he the only player who would be able to threaten him, they also are direct competitors for score right now. In the first two places, so
Yeah.
it's
So there
going
might
to
be
be
conflict
interesting.
there. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here, and I'll see you next week.
Okay, so yeah.